Headphone warning, it's windy for about 2 seconds here, sorry.
What's going on, guys? Jessica and Tina here, and it is really windy, so I apologize if you're getting blasted in the earphones with wind, but we are at, as you can see behind us, at Metro Merch, and it is a Monday, so it's $2 day, and we're here just to see if we can find something to flip for profit on eBay, on Dibdit, Commons, in our booth, wherever, so, or maybe even find some, like, useful stuff for personal use. We normally do find stuff like that. So we haven't been to this place in a really long time, this location in particular. It's on the south side of Oklahoma City at, I believe it's Penn and Southwest 89th Street. I'll get you an address here on the screen. But we're just gonna go inside and see what we can find on $2 day. You know, our last Amazon video, that Amazon Bins video that I did by myself, was 50-cent day. So curious to see how the quality changes on $2 day. Anyways, enough yapping about it. Let's get inside. Oh, on 50-cent day, they're only open until 2. Oh, pardon me. Oh, man. We might have to voice over this.
And that's exactly what we had to do because their music was very loud here. Granted, it was some pretty good music, so I gotta give them that. They were playing some Rihanna, the Lumineers. We were loving it, so... This right here, we're about to turn around and show you this. This is new. I've never seen this before. $5 raffle ticket gets you these 2 pallets full, and that is like a futon on the end. So that's a pretty good deal if you win that. And then right behind it, we found these pallets here. This one is $350, and it's full of merchandise. So could be a really good home run. You never know. And then their clothing, $4 Friday and Saturday, $3 Sunday through Wednesday. You can probably find some good stuff in there on the first couple of days to flip, but I don't know. We ended up not digging through it at all. Zena found this really cute coloring book, and we're going to use that for a giveaway on Dibdit. So if you're interested in a Halloween auction, make sure you check that out. We'll talk about it again here later on and get you some dates and times. So make sure you stick around for that. And then I just kept digging over here and found this weird little item. It's a hygiene thing for blowing up balloons. I mean, I normally blow up a balloon, tie it off, and then I'm done with it. But I guess if little kids or somebody, you know, touches on it, they're probably going to pick up some germs, but just not something that ever crossed my mind. How about you guys? Let me know in the chat. Is that, I don't know. I guess I'm not that big of a germaphobe. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, though. I'm curious. Just mountains of stuff. Just dig, and sometimes you get lucky and find something really cool. There's a few copies of Candyland. This one unfortunately had a big hole in it, and these other ones here were also damaged. Otherwise, I would have picked one of those up for $2. That's a pretty good deal for a board game. Over here, look at all these boxes of LaCroix. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. But $2 for a case of LaCroix is a pretty cheap deal, and they were everywhere in this store. Like almost every table that we looked through had them. We were considering those little shin guards, but if they were 50 cents, we probably would have picked some up. But at $2, we didn't want to get stuck with them. They're probably only worth 5 or 6 a piece, so we ended up leaving all of those behind. Here's a pretty cool looking horror Blu-ray. I always pick those up if it's a horror movie that I don't recognize, that's kind of obscure. They're worth scanning because you never know, you might find one that's worth $20, $30, $40. You're looking at like 1 out of 10, maybe if you're lucky, you know, but it's worth it. They're easy to list and ship. And these pool hoses, we did look at these and we ended up deciding against them. You'll see me put them in the cart. We look them up later and just kind of go meh. Zena found this funny little witch here. You put batteries in it and it lights up. I don't know if you just hang it or what, but here's a little bit better of a look at it. This is crazy. All these books. I guess this book was a flop. I don't know. They probably had 50 of them there. Some more pool hoses. Had to give those a look again. We've sold some pool supplies in the past, like backup valves and stuff for pool cleaners, and those sold instantly for us, about $30 a piece. Those aerating things that you put over your sneakers, when I was a teenager, I had a friend whose dad had a pair of those, and we pulled up to her house and he was using them and she was absolutely mortified. I thought it was hysterical, but that's kind of a pretty funny little gadget. Zena found these Biomega tubes. I'm not 100% sure exactly what it is. Some sort of skincare stuff. So we did look it up, and they sell for about $20. Well, probably $10 each. Yeah, there's one there I'm pointing out. $10 plus shipping. But I didn't see any sort of expiration date on them or anything, and that was another thing that I didn't really want to mess with it because Health and Body can be kind of a headache sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky and it goes really well. Here's another cool horror movie. Grabbed that one just to check it out. Some Geritol. Do you guys remember Geritol? I didn't know it still existed. Unfortunately, those boxes were ripped open. No idea what that thing is. Here are some energy shots, kind of like 5-Hour Energy, but like I guess a different brand. At $2 for a case of like 12, that's really, really cheap. And I do drink energy drinks, but I drink them over the course of a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours. So I tried 5-Hour Energy when I was in my 20s, and you would have thought I was on some sort of drugs or something. That's just, I can't do it that quick. Sun's out, buns out. Those are funny. Just still doing a little digging, seeing if I can find anything else. Cool little costume, but it was partial, unfortunately. Here I found this case of cat food. We do have a cat. Her name is Lucy. She's really, really picky. She likes cat food like this, where it's like meat in a gravy. But I talked to Xena and she decided we shouldn't get it. She's got such a sensitive stomach, we decided to skip it. And then I found this Make America Great Again hat. Whether you like or do not like Trump, his stuff sells, but apparently the sell rate, or the price that it sells for now, has gone down a bit. So we decided to end up leaving that behind as well. I figured I'd show this to y'all because I thought it was funny. Who puts their cat in a harness? I've never done it. I think Lucy would freak out if we tried to do that to her. Let me know if you've ever done that, if you've ever taken your cat for a walk. I'm just curious if people really do it because I think it's kind of fun. These we were considering, this is a little bit smaller of a rug, but $30 for a rug is a really, really good deal. And you guys know, we've talked about it a million times, we're going to be moving soon, and we will need a rug in the house that we are supposed to be moving into. Once everything goes through, we will need a rug, so we will probably come back here to look for a rug. Really nice theater seating. I didn't see a price on that. And this wagon is like ultimate wagon. I could not find a price on it either, so probably need to look a little closer. Now, this is a good deal, I think. An upright freezer for $134.99. It's a smaller one, but $135 is pretty cheap. Really nice office chair. Didn't see a price on that either, unfortunately. Lots of dehumidifiers. I don't know if 120 is a good deal on those or not. Now, this LG soundbar, I did find it on eBay for $199.99, free shipping, brand new. Also, this bird feeder here, you can get it for $129, free shipping as well, so their price was a bit high on that. This strip binding machine, I have sold one of these on eBay used for about $120 before, so I looked it up, but this one actually doesn't sell for much. It must be a lower end. This is pretty cool. Kansas City Chiefs table for $20. I think that's a good price for that. I'd pay that. Just not a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Now, this OU tote bag, I immediately thought about this for my sister, but I love you. You're not getting a tote bag for $40. Nice little table for $45. That's not a bad deal either, probably. It looked pretty good quality. Here are a few Christmas things. I'm sure the prices on these are probably pretty on par. $80 for 3 trees. And then this big, huge 9-foot pre-lit tree for $279.99. I've never bought a tree that big, especially a pre-lit one, so I know that they can get expensive. That was probably pretty good. And I also don't have children, so the price on this Graco, it's like a spinning child safety seat for $175. That's probably a great deal as well. Now, they had like a whole pallet of these Nespressos. I did see Rally Roots picked some of these up recently to flip, and so I was curious, and I did look these up, and they're asking $89.99, and they don't sell for much more than that on eBay. You can get them for $100 free shipping, so pretty good deal on eBay, that is. So here's a look at the few things that we did put into our cart to look up. You can see the Make America Great Again hat, the CD, couple of Blu-rays, the coloring book, pool, hoses, and what was the other thing? There was something else in there. Cena just had to show me this Michael Myers mask. She thought that was cool. But we'll go over the rest of that out at the car here in a few moments. On our way to the register, we saw these cases of individual salt packets. And I have sold these exact items before on eBay. I picked some up at our local Sam's Club when they were clearanced out there, so I assume that's where these came from. And we did mill over these for a little while, trying to do some math and figure out if it was a good deal. It was $5 for a case of 15 bags, each bag containing 1,200 salt packets. So you do the math on that.
All right, Zena, so what did you think?
It was not worth coming on to.
Oh, we drove a little far to get here because it's on the other side of town. So we ended up getting 4 whole things. As you guys saw, it's a lot of junk today, so not much that we can make a profit off of. Here's what we spent, $8.93, because there is a 3%, you can see it right there, 3% credit card fee. So you have to pay a credit card fee in there if you pay with your card, so debit or credit. Can you hold that open, Zena? Zena found this. This will be good for me. It's a magnetic weekly planner, so I can go in with dry erase marker and write down what I got to do each day, and maybe that'll help me stick on some goals, because man, I need some help. I'm not the best at goals. So this, I am going to be on a podcast coming up, and I'm supposed to dress up, so that'll be funny. And then we got this for our upcoming Halloween Dibdit auction. It's on the 25th. What are you doing, Zena?
Flip it around, you can see the pictures.
Oh, she was doing a weird thing with her hand. I was like, what are you doing?
See all the pictures back. It's so cute.
So here's what it looks like. Just a coloring book. So this will be part of our giveaway for the Halloween show on the 25th of October. That's this Friday. And I think I go live at 6 or 7 p.m. That'll also be on the screen for you. Zena picked up these brushes to do cleaning with, probably hats or shoes, or...
They're really firm.
They're like super stiff bristle brushes. And so that's it. So we spent $8.93 on that. So you guys saw us looking at the salt. I do have some of that salt in our eBay store right now for $8.99 plus shipping, which is $6.95. And we've sold all of the bags except for 2 that we have. I got them for like 50 cents or something. No, 91 cents at Sam's Club, and I've already made all my money back on them. So they were selling those boxes of 15 bags for $5. So that works out to what, 33.33 cents each?
Sure.
If I'd mathed right. So it's pretty cheap buy-in, but on Amazon you can get 2 of those bags right now for, what did I see, $12.99 free shipping. So they're heavy. So once you factor in shipping, we would only make a couple bucks off of 2 bags. So for
not
us,
worth it for all that hard
just not worth it to take up the space on the shelf. Yes, I already have a listing. I just have to make a little adjustment price-wise to compete, but just not worth it. Too much shelf space. Shipping, they're good till 2026, but I don't want to hold on to them that long, so we're not going to mess with it. But anyway, I think that's going to be it. Or are we going to run to the Goodwill across the street? You want to go over there?
That's up to you.
I think we're going to run to the Goodwill across the street. We'll take you guys with us.
Be more disappointment.
It might be more disappointment, but this was just a complete bust pretty much. So let's head over there and see if we can find anything else.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's probably some good stuff to flip if it was $1 or 50 cent day.
Yeah, if it was 50-cent day, we'd be talking different here.
Yeah.
But $2, I know $2.50 doesn't seem that different, but from a sales standpoint, it makes quite a bit of difference.
Well, when some of the things you're looking at are worth like $10, $2 in the 10 is not that great. But 50 cents in the 10, that's
right.
More easy to swallow.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go head over to the Goodwill, see if we can find anything.
All right.
All right, see you there. All right, guys, this is a pretty good sized Goodwill, but we don't go in Goodwills very often, so hopefully we find something. And hopefully they don't have their music blaring here, so I don't have to do a voiceover for this section as well. But yeah, we'll see. They got lots of clothes. Maybe I can find something else to put with my costume. We'll see. Looks like you can only go in this door. Now, we did find a bucket full. This is where we found that bucket full of Barbie stuff, remember, for 15 bucks a couple of years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
Finally got rid of it. We might actually still have some. Hello. I'm heading to housewares type stuff, and if they have any video games, they'll be back here at media, so we'll check it out and see if we can find anything. Shelves are looking a little bare. Let's see. What is that? Wow. Dance Craze Game of the 90s. That is awesome. It's kind of taped. Somebody's tried to untape it. Oh yeah, they ripped it in the process. That looks cool. I might have to come back to that. Let's see. Backpacks. See if we can find any cool bags. A Winco. It's our favorite grocery store. Oh, it's cool. What's this one? Nothing. Nothing. We're not doing good. Okay, Okay, so I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna ask Zena about it. It's a gun case, like a shooting case, so you can put your stuff all in it. That's pretty cool. And then this, I've never heard of this brand before, but it seems like a good bag, so I'm gonna look that up as well. All right, so 5 listed, none sold, so we're gonna leave that. This one I couldn't find a price on, but it's also got some wear. I saw something similar for 15, but we're just gonna leave it. Look at this little lunch bag with horns. That's funny. What's this? This looks nice and new. Could be junk. It is. Don't see any other bags worth looking up, but let's look around. See if we can find anything else cool. Toys. Oh, Zena's in a plush. Oh, here's a really old Ziggy, Zena. Yeah, that's Wreck-It Ralph.
No, for like $2.79.
$2.79? I don't know. Maybe. Might have to look that one up. What's that little milk is cute?
This is a bun or whatever. It's
A Zoom Zoom?
no.
Is it actually called a Bun Bun? Oh. Okay, Bun Bun is correct. No cool games. What's this? Puzzle. There's a Buzz Lightyear. $2.79. Not terrible, but he's missing his stickers and stuff. Hey, that's cool. Missing a wheel. That's too bad. And all the tires. 2000. It's dated. That's weird. For fish, maybe? Whoa. Wild. Starbucks cup, no lid. Digging away over there. Burger press. And a empanada squeezer. $5.99. Not terrible. What's this? Keychain, invitations, candles. That's not looking good, is it? Chuck E. Cheese. 2019. Too new. Cool. Couple of bats. Adirondack Big Stick. $12.09. How much is that one? $12.09. I guess that's their bat price. Camera bag. What is that? Weird. Let's see. Books. Looks like this is all books. Do you have any other media? Down here. DVDs. There's some Roald Dahl books. Couple Blu-rays. Xbox Call of Duty. Is it even in there? No. Of course not. I doubt they have any other games. I'll be shocked. Maybe some Wii Fit. Totally worthless. I don't see anything at all. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a couple. Disney Infinity. Oh, Hot Shots. Hot Shots Tennis. It's in there. $5.39 though is a lot for a video game. Rocksmith, that's not worth it unless you have everything that goes with it. Don't know about that one. Might check that one. NBA Ballers. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna check those real quick. Both video games, like the Hot Shots Tennis. If you find Hot Shots Golf, it's like the number 3, stuff like that, they're gonna be worth a little bit more. This is only worth like $4. And then Rock Revolution was worth about $5, so definitely gonna leave those, especially because they're priced at $5.35. Goodwill has had really high video game prices in our area for a few years now, and it just makes it not worth it at all unless you find a gem. So, hey, what are these? Check these out. $3.99 a piece. These from United Design. They are. So these are from United Design. My mom used to work there when I was in high school. And these figures are kind of expensive new. So this is really cool to see these. These are really neat, guys. I'm gonna have to look these up because these are made right here in Noble, Oklahoma. Oh, that one's got some chips on it. That one, he's beat. Guess not that one. Let me double check this one. Looks like he's got a little chip right there. Oh, they're all chipped up. That's too bad. Those are really cool. Those could have been worth a decent amount, probably. We got here a cookie jar. 1987. Just a clear glaze. That's cool, though. Well, it's fun to see those. We got... Those fit our fridge?
I don't know, but if they do, it's like $50.
How much is that?
$7.
They're kind of dirty. Does that matter? It's just this part that matters, right?
Matters.
How do we look it up and see if it's ours? What you got? I don't think that one's going to be worth it either, but I'll look it up real quick. Okay, so the video game that Xena had is only worth about $11, and at $5.39, it's still not going to work out for us, so we're having some bum luck. Look at this. Vintage ice crusher. How much they got on this? $5.79. They've got it all taped up. This looks blue on camera, but it's actually green. And it looks really clean in there. I'm gonna have to look this up and see, because I'm really curious about that. That is super cool. The knob seems to be okay. You can feel the mechanism move in there. It's pretty cool. Look at the top here. Oh yeah, you can see down in there. It's pretty clean. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out real quick. Alright, so it looks like it sells for like $15 to $20. So at $5.79 and not knowing if it works and, you know, how long am I going to sit on it, I'm going to leave it, but it's very cool to see something that old in a Goodwill. Whoa, that's cool. $12.09. Gotta look for a model on this. Alright guys, so there's quite a few listed and none sold on that, but that is really, really very cool. Hey, that's cool. Could we use that in the booth somehow? Maybe on the floor in the new booth. Put books in it. How much is it?
14.
Oh, that's a tough one. When you say 14. I'm so cheap. Let's look at these men's jeans over here so we can find any vintage. That would be sweet. Some 505s. Wrangler. There's some vintage. Vintage 550s. $8.69. Not bad, but I don't want to pay $8.69. This is what happens when you're spoiled to the Goodwill bins. You know that all this stuff is just going to end up at the bins before too long, and you can get it way cheaper, so it's tough to convince yourself to spend $8.69. Let's see, and I got some Miss Me's, and these are how much?
Half off.
$16, but they're half off, so they're $8. Flip them around. And somebody has modified them. That is not, I don't think, maybe that is factory. I don't know, but I'm not a fan. I think the sparkles are the key. What is this? Comanche Nation. Mott and Grand. Never heard of that brand. Probably should look it up, but I'm not gonna. We're just both kind of feeling meh about this whole adventure today. Feels like we just didn't do well. But that's part of it, right? So what you got? That is, oh, that's cool. It's Big Dogs.
Yeah.
Big Dogs sells really well for us. And this is vintage, made in Taiwan, $6.09. That may not be bad. We'd probably make 18, 20 bucks off of that easy. I could almost wear it. Can y'all imagine me wearing that? So cute. We're gonna hang on to that because we'll look it up. See if we can find any more of these cool shirts. MBX, St. John's Bay. Whoa. That is a vintage made in USA No Fear shirt with sharks on it. How much is that? $6? Made in USA. Look at that old paper tag. We're gonna look that up too. That might be pretty good. Defense Logistics, Creighton Air Force Base. That's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, this rack is so full. Tommy Bahama, it's all stained up right there though. But Tommy Bahama linen, that's like 20 bucks or so if it wasn't all stained. Alright guys, so we've been looking around at clothing and we got a few pieces and we were just walking by and Zena goes, hey, this is $5.11. $5.11, it's very expensive normally, and this is $6.09. So we're gonna check this out a little bit closer. We might end up getting that for $6, so let's check it out real quick. All right, so the only thing I could find that was even remotely close, somebody accepted an offer on $18. So, and there's a little light stain right there. It's very hard to see, but so we're gonna leave it. No one will mess with it for that. But so we got these few clothing items here, and then a couple items that Zena's picking up. So we'll show them to you a little bit closer out at the car. All right, you guys. So here's everything that we ended up getting at the Goodwill. We spent a total of $27.88. And we got 4 shirts and these 2 items that Zena picked out. So here are the shirts that I picked up and Zena collectively picked up together. So you see we got the Sharks Hawaiian shirt. This is a No Fear, vintage No Fear, made in the USA. I did find this exact shirt. What did I say it popped up as? Like 20 bucks or something?
Oh, I didn't know. It
doesn't sell for a ton, but I think they're kind of hard to find. So we're going to put this in our booth. We'll probably put 20 bucks on it, maybe 22. And then that was $6.09. So the button-up shirts are $6.09. This one was as well. This is a vintage Big Dogs, really cool pattern. It says it's a medium, but it looks like it would easily fit somebody that's a size large maybe. I did find another one of these that was like a super lightweight, like polyester kind of material, very, very thin, but it was missing a button around here and it had been ripped out. So if it hadn't been complete, like there was a hole left where it was ripped out. If it hadn't been like that, I might have picked it up as well. So there you got your Big Dogs tag. This one's made in Taiwan, but that's an easy 20-25 bucks in the booth as well. And we got, this is a new old stock jerseys. This is going to be like 90s, made in USA tag there. It is double stitch top and bottom, but we have some iron-on vintage iron-ons that we got from Kevin Commonwealth Picker over on Dibdit, so we might put one of those on this. That'd be a good shirt to try that out on. That was half price. How much was that, Zena?
Like
half off. So purple was half off, so it was half of $2.89. So yeah, a little under $2. And then I saw this at the end. You guys didn't see me pick it up. It was also half price, but it's got like Wonder Woman, a fish, I'm not sure who the fish is, Squirtle, and one of the Ninja Turtles. So really random shirt. It has a tiny little hole right here, but it was a couple bucks. We might put that in the booth or put that on Dibdit. And then Zena, show us what you got.
The first thing I spotted was this National Guard Daring Eagle.
It's a board game.
Yeah, I guess it's a game, but I got it because all the packs are still sealed. The packs of cards.
There we go. You can see it a little bit better, kinda. Yeah, that plastic makes it tough. Let's pull one out of here. There we go. So all these like unopened packs of cards, and it looks like there's probably like 6 of them in there or so, and then there's something there that's like sealed. 10. That's like a box of something there.
And there's something in here.
There's a trading card case to put them in.
If we don't put this in the booth as a full game in the booth, then maybe, I mean, if we just put the packs in there at $1 or $1.50 a pop, we're gonna make money off of it. So
yeah.
It was only $4.
And this is the lid, so it's sitting inside the lid. They opened it just to show, I guess, what's in it, I guess. So yeah, $4.79 for that. So yeah, like she was saying, we can put $1 a pack on the cards, you know, and at least get our money back, if anything.
This was also $4.79, and this is a Magic the Gathering limited edition lanyard and pin.
Dream Hack limited edition, yeah, pin and lanyard, and it's in here. There's the
pin is right there.
The pin is right there, and then you can see it's got like a card that goes with the lanyard. So that's pretty cool too. That might be a really good Dibdit, or who knows. We'll look it up and see if it's worth selling.
If it's not worth selling, we'll do it as one of the Dibdit giveaways.
I'll look it up and put. I'm going to put comps on the screen for anything that I can for you guys. So we didn't end up with much today. So that's just how it is. Sometimes, guys, you can go out and go round and round and never find a thing. Some days you get lucky and you find something immediately. But
we will have to say though that we really don't go to Goodwill anymore.
We don't do thrift stores pretty much ever anymore.
For the bins. We do
Yeah,
the bins.
the Goodwill Bins is its own thing. I don't even count that as a thrift store anymore. It's its own animal. So we love going there, and we thought we would just try this out since the Amazon bins were a bust.
I think those Amazon bins, or if you're looking for something for your personal house, you're definitely gonna get a deal.
Oh yeah, for
personal
sure.
use, you're gonna get a deal. If you're looking to flip it, it's gonna be a little bit harder. You're gonna have to struggle.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to really find something.
You're gonna have to spend some time there digging. We've found some amazing things there before. Like you guys saw, I found a few good things on 50-cent day at the one over much closer to our house. But Zena's also found a construction
book.
It's like a book for like learning the principles of construction and like physics and stuff like that. And it was like, wasn't it like $300 book or something?
I think
We sold it for less, but
I think we sold it for $100 and something, right?
yeah, I think brand new it was like a $300 book though.
And
It was something
did we get that on
crazy.
50-cent day too?
It was $2 or less for sure. We didn't spend very much on it at all whatsoever. So you can find stuff there. You just have to dig, and you have to find that one random thing that was an Amazon return that everybody else passed by. So that location we were at earlier in the video was piled, like some of the tables were so piled high that it wasn't even worth trying to dig through. It was just, there was nowhere to put it once you went through it. So
Like for instance, there was like was it LaCrux?
Look,
LaCroix? The drink?
Oh, the LaCroix, the sparkling waters.
I don't like those, but if you like those, you could have got a 12-pack for $2.
Oh yeah, there was a ton of them. So very good deal.
And tomorrow will be $1 day, so you can get them
and
for
Wednesday will
$1.
be 50 cents.
Yeah.
And they will definitely have some left on 50-cent day. So
definitely, if there's for your personal use, you could if
yeah,
there's
for sure. So we're not saying don't go there. If you're a reseller, you can still find stuff there. You just have to really, really look hard. Yeah. So anyway, we enjoyed making this video. It was a little frustrating here and there for us as we were digging and not finding anything, but as you can see, we found a few items, so that'll work. But check out our Dibdit Halloween auction at the end of this week, October 25th. I'm going to be adding some things into the auction that are from the hoarder dig that I did, some of the old vintage Halloween stuff. A few items are going to end up in that auction. There's going to be a giveaway. I will also be on the Reseller Clickbait podcast coming up soon. I'll get you dates and times here. And then, what else?
If you're giving away that little coloring book, it's worth it just for that.
Yeah, the little coloring book's cool. Yeah, so we've got the coloring book and a couple of other things that we've picked up to use for giveaways. So definitely go check us out on Dibdit. Give us a follow. That way you get notified every time that I schedule a live. We're trying to do once a week right now. We're going to try to keep up with that. So links in the description below, guys. Links for everything. Dibdit, eBay, Instagram, our P.O. box, anything you could possibly need. But if there's something not in the description, feel free to ask. But anyways, I guess that's it. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.